All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is a special, I'm just doing this for YouTube, but this is a special report on my newest film, 17th of the year, 37th overall. Just came out just a few hours ago. It's available now. You can buy it. Please do. Today. Don't wait. Because if you wait, it's going up next week. You have a limited window to get this for the current price it's at for next week when it goes up. So it's imperative that you buy this right now ASAP, because next week the price is going up. The information contained in this is the biggest discovery that I've ever made in my 30 plus years of research and my 17 years of making films and being on air. What I've discovered here, no one's discovered yet. I've looked, no one's onto it yet. It's crazy. You know, when I made Faul the movie last year, the discovery I made connecting to the fake Paul McCartney and how the original real McCartney didn't really die. He got replaced, but he didn't die. He assumed the identity of another person and went on to front another well-known band, which you can find out about in Faul the movie. But that film, when I made it, it felt like a mic drop. Like, I almost didn't make any more films after that because I almost felt like, what do I have left to do? But obviously, you see all the other films I've made this year. 17 now. Obviously, it was clear I had more to do with this one. This feels like a mic drop, and I'm just trying to make this not be my last stand, but that's what it feels like here, guys. Because we're still $400 short on our operating costs. And if we don't raise that by tomorrow, Wednesday, it's going to be all over for my work and for me. And, you know, my life is worth more than $400. If you want to see this film, you better buy it now because it's going up next week. And let me tell you, a lot of people are arrogant. People think they know everything already. They don't think there's anything left for them to learn. And I never have that. I guarantee you, I know more about all of this shit than you do. But guess what? I still say, I don't know shit. That's why I still get up every day and do this. Because there's always more to learn. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. In all of my films. You may see the title of my film, think you know everything there is to know, or you think there's nothing you need to learn. Wrong. Listen, you want all my films, all 37? I mean, that's hundreds of dollars for you to buy those individually. You donate $200 between now and tomorrow on Wednesday, I'll give you the whole kit and caboodle. All 37 films. I'll email them to you free. All the links. Alright? You come in at the whole 400, I'll give you all the above. Plus, I'll do a one-on-one Skype audio session with you, 30 minutes. You can ask me anything, talk about anything, whatever. Gotta have it by tomorrow. Dayglow76yahoo.com on PayPal. Reeves Radio, all lowercase, one word. Reeves Radio on the Cash App. Capital J, Josh, dash, capital R, Reeves, dash, 61 on Venmo. And all you can do is buy downloads to that. I got 2 films out in the last week. Just released the Secret Right 2024 last week. This film, though, the information in this, Jesus. I mean, I already got threats and shit for the fall stuff. Yeah. This, I mean, I'm dead. I'm probably dead after this. This is unbelievable. This is the biggest discovery I've ever made. So this film gets into doubles and people have been replaced and stuff, but then towards the end is when I dropped the new discovery I've made. And this was different than the fall stuff for me, because with Fall and all that, you know, I'm already been a Beatles fan for 30 years. So, you know, that was easy. But with this other individual I discovered that has been replaced, I'm not a fan of this person at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. So diving into this was a lot of work for me because I had to delve into territory I'm not familiar with. I'm not familiar with this person in the world. The way that I found this, discovered this, is the same way I found a lot of stuff these years. I just stumbled into it. A big part of my day, every single day of the week, is news gathering. It has been for close to 20 years. And oftentimes during my news gathering, I see stories, articles, things that pertain to stuff that, I'm not really into. But I saw this article one day, and I saw something because I had done so much research into the Faul situation, especially with, I talked about it on a previous show, but, Paul McCartney, if you believe that's the real Paul McCartney, let's just call him Paul McCartney. We know it's Faul, but Paul McCartney, when the Beatles broke up, he was broke, poor, he had no money. John Lennon and the rest of all those guys had mansions. Ringo even had a mansion. Paul is broke, has no money after the Beatles, and is living in Scotland in a tiny little rickety old farmhouse. What? A co-writer in one of the biggest songwriting duos of all time, if not the biggest, and one of the biggest bands ever, and you got no money? That's because Faul didn't have any money. Because that money went into trusts and stuff for that were set up by the original Paul. Well, he got, he did get some money later, but it's just like when someone passes away and there's an estate and a will and all that. That takes time, especially in those days, in the pre-digital days, when everything had to move by paper. It could take months, maybe years. It's not fast like it wasn't fast like it is now. And so I saw a lot of terms like receivership. He even says that. Faul says all my money's tied up in receivership right now. What? Why would your money, you're one of the biggest, if you're Paul McCartney, one of the biggest fucking bands of all time, your money wouldn't be tied up in receivership, dude. But it was. He recorded his first McCartney solo album in that rickety little farmhouse in Scotland. And of course, the guy who replaced him was said to have been from Scotland. Anyway, that's why he had the farmhouse there. But anyway, I saw this stuff in a news article, and I went, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's not the kind of thing that would happen if someone was still alive. That's the kind of thing that would happen if someone died. So I started looking into it, and I started looking at pictures, and boy, lo and behold, I found the before and after pictures, and I'm fucking blown away. I'm blown away. I can't believe it. And like I said, I'm not even a fan of this person, so I have no, I have no stake in wanting this to be true. It's fucking true. You watch this film, you'll see all the evidence. It's fucking wild. People ask me, if it's happened again, if there's any, any modern day people walking around their place, and I said, yeah, absolutely. And I talked some about that in Spellcaster 12.5 that came out in January, but this just fell in my lap, and I was already had, 2 or 3 other film projects I was already working on, and then this fell in my lap, and then I couldn't get it out of my head. Once I looked at it, and that's the thing about this, is once you see this, I want to warn you before you watch this movie, because you will not be able to unsee this. And it might consume you like it's consumed me. I thought the Faul stuff consumed me. This, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And if you start looking more, especially if you start looking at this on your own, the Faul thing, people have known about that for 50 years, right? I just discovered this. Like I said, I've scoured the internet. No one's onto this yet, besides me. And that means there's a ton more to discover. I didn't discover everything. I discovered enough. Otherwise, I wouldn't have made this film. But I discovered enough to say, hey, look, pretty clear what went on here. But, yeah, you might watch this movie and then start looking into it yourself and find stuff I didn't find. Probably that will happen. Hit me up and let me know if it does. This film really, honestly, it very well could have been the Spellcasters Volume 6. It fits, it really almost is still a piece of that series. It's just that film series, 7 films already. Jesus Christ. I needed to call it at some point. And plus, I wanted to make a standalone film that was strictly on the replacement people thing, because, frankly, I get quite a lot of questions about it. So, holy shit, though. I don't know how I'll ever top this, guys. I know I already talked about making a Helena Blavatsky film. I'll probably do that. But after that, this might be it. I don't know what else I have left. Pending I find some other bombshell shit, which at this point I wouldn't doubt it could happen. But goddamn, this feels almost like a mic drop. I just don't know how I'm gonna top this, or that I would even want to. But I still got a lot left to do, and a lot left to expose, and a lot to uncover, and I've dedicated my life to this. I've sacrificed everything in my life to do this. But it's over tomorrow. We don't raise $400. So you got to buy a copy, donate, do whatever you can right now today, okay? But I am... I'm almost in a state of shock. Because like I said, this is so unexpected. And it's not someone I even am a fan of or like at all. Not in a million years. I could see someone who was, maybe a big fan of this person, just like someone who's a big fan of the Beatles or something would be into the Faul thing. But this is not something I ever thought I would make a film that well. Of course, I never had any inkling to ever think anything was suspicious. And then I saw that news article and I went, wait a minute. This is not right. I started seeing a lot of those same terms. I saw, surrounding the Faul thing too. And like I said, when you follow the money, that generally always leads you to the answer. And it did. But when I saw that, I went, you know what? This is very familiar to stuff I saw with this Faul stuff. I wonder if this person was replaced. And I started looking at the pictures. I started going through stuff, and I went, holy fucking shit. Listen, if you watch the movie, make sure you watch all the way to the end. Even make sure there's a music video at the end of the film. It's very important that you want to know. You probably won't want to, but it's very important that you watch that music video at the end of the movie all the way to the end of the music video, because at the end of the music video, holy fucking shit, this person shows us. Most dummies and fans of this person probably just, didn't think anything of it, just like, well, something creative this person did or something bullshit. Nope. Twice in this video they confirm it. Once, like in the middle of it, and then at the very end. Yeah, so be sure to watch all the way to the end of this thing, to the end of the music video and everything. Oh my God. But if I'm going to raise $400 by tomorrow, it's not going to be the powers that be that kill me. It's going to be all of you who haven't contributed or bought my films. You got to do it. It's life or death. Literal life or death right now. I tried to do the 10 questions from AI thing for this again. That's fucking hilarious. I don't think AI was very into it, or no, actually, to be honest with you, AI was into it at all. It wouldn't do it. I asked it to do it, it wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do it because of the subject matter. It wouldn't do it. It's pretty funny if you ask ChatGPT about certain things like conspiracy stuff, and it won't answer you. Yeah, it's pretty funny. uh, but you know, I'm just flabbergasted, man. I'm just still in shock because this was so unexpected, and I was not expecting to find this. And ever since I did find it, I've been obsessed with it, and I really, honestly, wanted to put everything else on the back burner until I made this. But I'd already obligated myself to make some other films, so I got those made and got them out. But yeah. You haven't seen Faul the movie, get the extended director's cut in my download store right now. It's half off. And yes, the Faul the movie and this one do cost a little bit more because the other ones, because that's a safety protocol. I have to do that so the powers that be won't. Because they're too stingy. They won't spend money to do shit to me. They will do shit to me they can do for free. I figured that out a long time ago. So, certain films like Faul the movie and this one had to price a little bit more, but believe me. Both those films, you get shit in there nobody else figured out yet for me. And I show you the evidence, and it's fucking insane. Wow, man. This is wild. It's crazy, too, how the rise that this person had after they were replaced. You know, like they were already a star and already rising and everything, already, you know, a big star and very popular, but after the point when they were replaced, their career took off in a way that's completely unprecedented in this day and age. Yeah. And you just gotta watch the movie. God damn. Well, this is the last stand, guys. Buy this film. Everybody listening, please buy the film. Listen, if everybody that watched the trailer I put out a few days ago buys a copy, we'll make it. Just everybody listening, you had to buy a copy of this movie today. If you want to know about something nobody else knows about, that nobody else is onto yet but me, you got to buy this movie. And you better buy it in the next couple of days before it goes up next week. You've been warned. All right? $400 is what we got to raise by tomorrow. Dayglow76 at yahoo.com on PayPal. Reeves Radio, all lowercase, one word. Reeves Radio on the Cash App. Capital J Josh dash capital R Reeves dash 61 on Venmo. All right. By the downloads and the links are in the comment section and the read more of the video. All right. I love you guys. I hope this isn't the last time you hear from me, because I ain't near done. Let's go. Take care.